Welcome back to the African Girl Story. Today we have another very important topic to treat. Yeah, in the African Girl Story. Please, make I beg on make I speak out for pidgin. If you know say you no fit help somebody, at least do not block them. Let me beg you again. If you know you do not want to help someone, please do not block them. 2009, when I was Queen of Uniport, I wrote to House of Assembly in Rivers State, and they honored my invitation as Queen of the University of Port Harcourt. I went there with great expectations, and my expectations would have been met. That is why sometimes it's as if I don't care or see anybody. If you like, be Donald Trump himself. If I can live without you, then I can do without you. Several times we depend on people that put us into more mess than it would have been. We rely on people that will put more sand in our garri rather than what it would have turned out to be, which would have been positive. You needed to see my gown, my evening gown that I rented for this movement. Except for the leader in House of Assembly to have sent for me in regards to my letter for courtesy visits, then 50% will be taken care of by the grace of God. I had a pet project for humanity, for the young girls coming up, for the talented, upcoming young females. And I needed the House of Assembly to also be a part of it. I'm not saying 100%, just be a part of it. Then I will not want to call the leader's name. I saw him only once. Even if he passes me on the road, he may not even know me. And I don't even know him too. And I also don't want to even know him. While I was climbing the staircase, going towards his office, I ran into someone that is supposed to be my father's best friend and brother. They were from the same state, the same town, the same club. This person I'm talking about comes to our house to visit. Even if we don't know all our father's friends, is one person that all of us must know as our father's friend. I greeted him. I said, "Uncle," I will not call his name here, that this is Julius's daughter, Belema, Mama. Wow! You Queen of what? She's a big girl now. People are praising you. You think they are praising you because they like you. They are only praising you in front of you to know the next step on how to dismantle what they see about you that is great and big. Don't let them. If I was this vigilant before, I would have not made silly mistakes that I made before. That is why I'm bringing up these stories, so that you don't do the same mistake that I've done in the past. I've been able to learn from most of them. 80% of them is a road, a pathway that I'm tilling for others to follow, so that you don't make the same mistakes. Great people, is not every information that is required to come out when it's actually not so ripe for it. Don't abort the pregnancy. Don't abort the child when it is yet not your delivering day. Protect the pregnancy and that child until you give birth to that child. I greeted him and I was happy. This said uncle even saw me off to the man's office and opened the door for me and greeted him that, you know, there's a way somebody will give information to someone, the other person. You will know that the information is a negative information. I know her, I know her. I know, I will call you later. I will call you later. So instantly, the leader then must have understood what he meant. I said I saw, if to say the way you see money, you feel blind, my eyes would have been blinded for the kind of money I saw that day. It is even best you don't see the money than you see the money and you did not go home with even 50 kobo, including your car hire you hired for the whole full day and your evening gown that you rented for one full day. As a queen, the leader was now acting based on the subtle information that my supposed uncle has given to him codedly. I laughed. If this now would have worked out, because my energy is too precious to waste time on. I tried to play cool to see if it would still work, but it never worked. I left and that was the end. Not 50 kobo came out of that courtesy visit. There are people you will help. It will pave ways for you in future. Some people that have money, they cannot buy life with their money. But there are good deeds that they will do. It will increase their lifespan. One thing I've come to realize about me is that as many unconsciously and consciously that have helped me genuinely, they're always blessed. But for as many that have stepped on my toes, making it their own problem, even when it's not their own problem, they get karma back and front, left, right, back, center, and they don't know why. If you're part of them, if you're listening to me, now you know. There are people that are divine beings. There are good deeds that you do. It will cut off kidnaps and other things, unnecessary accidents, unnecessary plagues in form of sicknesses. It's not supposed to happen. That money we will refuse to bring out. That money, that thing that you refuse to do to help people, even if it's not even money, just your kind words that would have encouraged someone to help the other. You use your word to badmouth the person, to making sure that the person is dismantled and crippled. They wait for you. It will always speak for itself. No matter how you try to bury the truth, you can't bury the truth. That is the gospel truth. Many people, as I've known that I have some kind, I don't know how to explain it. I always ask for mercy sometimes for some people. Because when you step on my opportunity, a journey that I did not call myself for, they always have karma and I don't know why. Not too long, something just happened. One thing led to another. Please, if you know you are an uncle or an aunt doing this thing, or you're not even blood related to the person, but naturally you are in a position where you would have been able to help, but you put in words to stop that person, making sure that the person did not get it. The person may not get it because you're not worth the privilege. The person will not get it through you, but the person will get it through a better person and situation. That is the gospel truth. You can't help God. When is God that is actually giving this as his own plan? You see, he won't stop him. How? You know fit. Is it that audits will come for you and you'll be frustrated, especially when you assign that money as if you gave it to the person, but yet the person did not sign or take that money to do that project for humanity, for the poor, for the needy, for the less fortunate. You just siphon the money, making sure that the person doesn't know, but God knows. The person may not get it through you, but God will give it to the person, even in a better way. I left that day. When I got home, I told my family members, I was like, do you know I saw Uncle this? I was happy that he will facilitate the moment, only for him to take me to the person's office, that I didn't like the body language. But nevertheless, If God wants me to put up this pet project, He will make a way for me. Another local government chairman that is not my uncle, not from my tribe, not from my town, I mean my LGA, not related to me, did not ask me out. Just looked at me and said, you mean you're a beauty queen, this fine, I will not see you in any mini party? You don't see you in government house? A Rivers girl? No. Go and bring a pet project that you want. I will sponsor it. And that sponsorship took place. Somebody say, no, try God. Try man, not God. Leave your blood. Leave your confidence. Leave yourself. And trust in God. He will never fail or disappoint you. For those that are genuine, watching this video, learning from it, please don't make that mistake. If you're going to somewhere and you feel you're almost there, allow faith to take you to your destination. Don't depend on anyone or any man. Greet them. If they ask you, what are you coming here to do? Just say you want to make a quick visit. A casual quick visit. If they ask you the second question of, who are you going to meet? Say, what's that his name or what's that name? Even if you know the name. Act like you don't know. Let them be in their brain trying to know the exact office you're going to. Before they want to spoil anything, you must have collected what you want to collect and move. Then for the naysayers, the motorists, the high and mighties, that don't like people to grow unless you're part of them. They don't like people to really be free. They want to really box people into a cage. That's a cage that is round, that you just be going round and round without getting to a destination. I beg you, listen very well. Listen to this kind of advice. If you know you don't want to help somebody, you have every right not to help. It's a free will thing. If you know you don't want to help somebody, at least do not spoil their name or their great opportunity, because karma will bite you. It will bite you like a plague. You will not just know why everything is happening to you at the same time. They are all bad. God, why? My children are all sick. This one is just happening. My business is collapsing. My business just had a fire explosion. It's karma. You know, the day you plant a seed is not the day the seed germinates. Some will take months, some will take weeks, some will even take years. The day you're getting your karma is actually the time that your seed has actually germinated and is ripe to manifest. So don't complain. If you know, my last word, if you know you don't want to help somebody, at least don't spoil or block their ways. So this was my story, the African girl story, on how my eyes became open about missing opportunities. I don't trust any man. All I trust and have is God. And I want you to do that same thing too for yourself. Trust in God and only yourself, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways, hand it over to God, and Him, God, will direct your path. This will be wrapping it up on the African girl story. I am Belema, a fierce mama, the African girl with the divine ultimate mandate. Go out to open up and share your own story. I could be of help to advise you. I am very free and open to help those who are ready to help themselves, not all. Have a beautiful day.